everybody, and welcome back to the Product Spotlight. I'm Ryan from Hitfar, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Google Pixel Buds A-Series True Wireless headphones. Let's get into the box here. Right off the bat, the charging case, egg, pebble thing. It looked like you could skip this across a lake or something. It looks almost identical to the previous generation, but when you open it up and you see the little charging light there, right there, if you can see that, I don't know if I'm sure you can see it. They moved it actually. It used to be down here at the bottom, and they used to have a little LED inside of the case. They removed that and replaced it all with one light. Surely that was a cost-saving measure or something. You know, popping the bud out of the case as well. Let's get them both out here. Let's take a look at those. There's your charging case. The buds look fantastic. I think the fact that they're only offering two color options with white and then a dark olive, I think that's a pretty cool way to go with things. A few less options, but they're both gonna look really, really good on your customers. The stabilizer arcs that they've got on here, they actually feel a little bit softer than the previous generation. I'm noticing that right off the bat. They still have, all the same features, physically they look almost identical. There's one less little metal charging pin there. Getting into the box, we have a USB type A to USB type C cable. Looks like probably about a foot long cable right there to charge your buds up. So that's there, and the last thing you have is your instruction manuals, probably like warranty card, and your silicone tips. So all of that stuff is what you get with Google Pixel Buds A-Series headphones. Let's go ahead and we'll try them on. So right off the bat, just fitting them in my ear, they actually feel super comfortable. The previous generation was pretty comfortable, but I found after a little while, because the stabilizer arc, that little rubber nub that sticks out, the way that it fit in my ear, it just pushed a little bit. And I got an earache after like 3 or so hours. I was out for a hike and I had them in. But there's sweat and things that you include with that as well. But these fit super comfortably. Let's just go ahead and let's play some music on them. So playing some like rock music, it sounds like I can hear every instrument clearly. It's a nice, well-balanced sound. Oh, this song right here, this is like a full stereo song. If you get a chance to listen to it, Alta is fantastic. Love this guy. But, like you can actually hear it cutting across. Like it's not super, super rich either. I would say it's just well balanced. It can get pretty loud. I mean, they're definitely loud. They sound really loud, and I'm happy with it. I think at this price point, I don't think there's anybody that's gonna be unhappy with how these headphones sound. But Ryan, what changed about the buds and why should I be interested in them? Well, there's a lot of features that stayed the same from the previous generation at a much lower cost. So you still get the adaptive sound, which allows your volume to shift up and down based on how noisy your environment is, and it does it all automatically. You still get high quality audio. You get beamforming mics that allow your voice to be focused for crisper calls. They still have the spatial vents, which, I mean, let's touch on the spatial vents for a second. So basically what that is, you've got a little one on the top here, and you've got a little tiny one on the bottom, and they allow air to flow a little bit more freely through your ear so that you don't feel like you have that plugged ear feeling. And I did see on Reddit, there was a lot of questions whether this was actually something that worked or whether it was pure marketing BS. And I have to say that as somebody who has sensitive ears and I don't like that plugged up feeling when I've got headphones in, I can say that it is 100% not BS. I really enjoy the feature, but really it does come down to a personal choice, right? You have to decide, is that something that's important to you? Is that going to shift why you purchase something, or is it just gonna be a nice bonus if you do get it? As well as that, they also still have IPX4 weather sealing, which is great against sweat or rain. You get 5 hours of playtime on the buds themselves, 2.5 hours if you're talking on the phone a lot, and then 24 hours total, including the charge case. So if you're listening and then putting them back and then listening again, you get 24 full hours, including the charge case. And of course, you can still use Find My Device, which is a feature that's available only through Android devices, whether you have, a Samsung phone or anything else Android, or a Pixel device specifically. You can use Find My Device, and it'll make them make a nice loud chime sound. And you can, through the Google Pixel Buds app, also track their last known location, which is fantastic. But features that they don't have, that they had on the previous version, the charging case, the little pebble egg thing here, doesn't have Qi charging anymore. That was one of the areas that they had to cut to get the price down. There's no wind reduction technology in the mics. There's no more swipe for changing a song or the volume. So now you're gonna have to use tap gestures, to do a lot of those things. And if you wanna change your volume, you just say, hey Google, change my volume to 30%, and it'll change the volume for you. The charging case also is no longer IPX4 weather resistant. So if you are out in some inclement weather, or you're working out and your pocket's getting sweaty, make sure you don't have the case in your pocket. The buds themselves are protected, but the case is not. It needs to be definitely noted that the changes are clearly a strategic move made by Google to get these earbuds into a more affordable price range. But definitely Google got it right. They put these into a super affordable bracket where a lot of the other premium brands really aren't doing that right now. So kudos to Google for doing that. They got that right. The price to features gain versus lost is still a massive win for the Google Pixel Buds A series. Areas of noticeable improvement that I found: size, fit, and comfort. They just seem to fit better. It should fit most people's ears nicely. You do have the silicone tips that are gonna help with that as well. And the biggest one that I find a lot of people are interested in is the price. And they managed to shave it down to $140 Canadian. Google continues to prove that you can give people a premium product without all of the frills. The Pixel Buds A series are the perfect earbud for any customer who really wants a trusted brand backed by constant firmware updates, beautiful design. These are perfect for those teenagers heading back to school, the commuting professional who's just looking to listen to some music or podcasts on the go, and for anyone looking to get down and dirty with a big old sweaty workout. Google Pixel Buds A series will be a solid choice for your customers, available now from Hitfar. Thank you so much for watching. Please do us a huge favor and give this video a thumbs up. If you really enjoyed the content and you want to see more from Hitfar, make sure that you're subscribed. But other than that, we'll see you on the next product spotlight, guys. Have a good one and enjoy your day.